Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. My name is Izzy Viscus. If you are new here and if you are returning, hello, welcome back. Today we are having a lake day. It is just me and my older sister, and then my younger sister, she is still recovering from her tonsil surgery, so she is in bed and hanging out. But my older sister, you can't see her, but she's laying on the couch right now. Now there's Callie, and we are going to bring you with us on our lake day. It's a very chill, very relaxed day, but it is Memorial Day weekend, so we are hanging out on the lake, getting some sun, just enjoying the pretty weather that we have here in Georgia right now. So first things first, we just hang out in the house for the morning, drink some coffee. That's how it is. And then Callie annoys us with her toy for about 2 hours before we go out.
For the sake of time, just give me I've been thinking I said don't blow my high. I'm on that carpet ride. I've been swerving.
We're just hanging out in the house. We have had Taylor Swift playing in the background all over the house, and we're not doing much, so we're just hanging out until the UV gets up there so we can start and go out and get some sun. It's already super warm outside. Already 77 degrees outside. So it's gonna be a high of 84, which is really great. We are gonna get some sun today. We'll probably be playing more country music because that's what Katie likes, and I like Taylor Swift music. So we'll just switch off on the music, but.
Try for the sake of time, just give me I've been thinking about good times. So tell me all your worst lies. I believe them if I try. For the sake of time, just give me I know it's not always easy. Time slows, still trying to find the reason. Hold on to those dreams.
So normally this is how we do it. We just hang and chill until it's warm enough to go outside and tan. It's hot right now. It feels really good right now, but it doesn't feel good to go out into the water until it's completely warm enough. But there's already people out, there's boats out, there are fishermen out right now. It's a little late for fishermen to be out, actually. I don't know why they're out. Usually the fishermen wake up at like 5 or 6 in the morning and go out. I actually did that one time with my dad, and it was super fun. We caught some nice bass, and it was really cool. That was like years ago for a birthday present because I was obsessed with fishing back then, but I don't really fish anymore. It's super beautiful out. There are literally no clouds in the sky. Our parents aren't home, so we're not going to be going on the boat because we only go on the boat when Dad's home so he can drive and it can be safe. But I'm just hanging out. I'll probably get my book out, read a little bit while I'm waiting for it to get hot enough. And then we're going to sunscreen up, and then we are going to get down to the dock. The lake days, they're super slow, super relaxing. Sometimes I'll have friends come over. I didn't invite anyone over today just so I can chill and hang out with family. But yeah, it's super fun summer. Yesterday I actually had a wedding that I was at, so I do photography, and I was the second shooter at the wedding. It was beautiful, so much fun. It just reminds you that love is so precious, and it was super cute watching them dance their first dance, watching the father-daughter dance. That is always super sweet. It was a fun wedding. I got to help my friend. She's a wedding photographer, and so I got to help her shoot and get some content. I got to help shoot when they were walking down the aisle. I mean, everything. So it was super fun to help her out. So that was my day yesterday. It is Memorial Day weekend, so Monday people have off from work, and today is Sunday, so tomorrow people will party and hang out today because they don't have work tomorrow. So I did not work out today. Yesterday I did bar, the day before I did pure bar, but today I'm having a day off. But tomorrow I'll probably run or do bar. I love getting those workout endorphins going. They're great, and that's what I do it for. So let's go see what everyone else is doing. So we're gonna bring the Zara bag down, and I have the towel, but in the Zara bag I have my phone right here. I have a pack of sunscreen for the face and body, and then my Kindle to read. So that's what we have there. So I also have my hat so I can protect my face with sun. we don't really want sun on our face. So now Katie and I, we are going down. We're all ready. Katie and I have been taking some pictures right here in this spot. We were shooting for like maybe 30 minutes, taking some cute Instagram pictures, and it's super pretty outside. You can see so many people are out on the lake. Now we are going back to tanning, and I'm gonna hop in the water soon. So I will shortly be in the water. It's gonna feel amazing. I know it is already.
Take us back to when we were kids. We didn't know how good we had it. Now we're all just sick inside it. Take us back to before we grew up, before our problems blew up. We really needed that. Hey, heads up. What would you say to your younger self? Life's like a paper plane, don't steer the way. You're told no more fun, it's off to work. You need to earn a dime to have any work, but I don't play that way. And I'm always gonna say, take us back to when we were kids. We didn't know how good we had it. Now we're all just sick.
I'm not up in the house. I just heated up my kava bowl that I had yesterday. I only ate half of it, so I'm eating the other half right now.
We really needed that. Hey, heads up. And I keep telling myself, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, yeah. And even when the sky keeps...
The sun has gone away. It is now overcasty and cloudy. I am sitting here reading this book. It is a self-help book. It's called You Are a Badass, and it's a browsing book, I would say. So it's not a story or something you need to totally pay attention to, but it gives you tips and tricks and advice on how to live your life as you thinking you are a badass and having that kind of mindset. So it's a pretty good book. There are some good places to highlight and to focus on. I do like it a lot. The last book I finished, it Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover, and if I'm going to have to give my review on that right now, it was not my favorite book at all. I actually didn't like it that much. That's such an unpopular opinion because I know everyone's really into Colleen Hoover, and I just had such high expectations for it, and it was a simple story. It didn't have any kind of twist or intriguingness to it. It was, don't get me wrong, if you like Colleen Hoover, it's a good story to read if you like plain stories. I guess I'm much more of a slow burn in a character development girl. Things were moving a little too fast than what they probably should have. It would jump like 3 months in advance or like 6 months in advance. I don't know if it actually jumped that far, but if you know what I mean. It just did not hold my attention, and the ending was just kind of boring. It was just bland. It wasn't my favorite book. So if I had to rate it, I actually rated it 2 out of 5 stars on my Goodreads. Comparing to all the other books I read, that's just my personal opinion, so don't be mad if you're like, it was my favorite book, I loved it so much. It just was not my favorite book at all. Always heard all my friends are like, yeah, I read it in 24 hours, I read it so fast, it was so good, and I just did not have that experience with that book. So I am wanting to start Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. I read A Court of Thorns and Roses books by her, and I love that series. If you need a series, a new fantasy series to read, an amazing series, amazing books. The love trope is amazing, the mystery is amazing, the plot twists are amazing. If you haven't read A Court of Thorns and Roses, definitely read that. Comment down below if you ever read any Sarah J. Maas books. I want to read A Throne of Glass. There are so many books in the series though, and the books are really huge. So my friend who has read it, she says just make sure you have time to read because they're long books and a really long plot. So this is the lake day so far. I got some sun. The clouds are coming in and out though. It looks like it's gonna rain, but in Georgia when it rains, it only rains for like 5 minutes and then it goes away, which is super strange. But let's continue our lake day. Taylor Allison Swift. We are going to SoulCycle today, and it is a Taylor Swift SoulCycle class. I know, I'm obsessed with this girl. I love her music, and don't judge me. It's okay. If you really want to judge, this I got for her Reputation tour to wear at her concert because I'm a cat lady too, so I love cats. Love Meredith and Olivia and her other cat Benjamin. Starting the car and getting the air on because it's so hot. But to talk over the air, it is an hour to get to Atlanta. And yes, this class is in Ponce City Market in Atlanta, Georgia. And I don't do this often. I think this is too far of a drive to go all the time, but it is a Taylor Swift themed class, so I've got to make the drive for the class. We are going to go ahead and head out. The one I took in London, my hair is just everywhere. The one I took in London. The Taylor Swift themed class I took in London was freaking amazing. So this class is actually its 1989 versus Lover album. Excited for it. You're gonna come along, I'm gonna show you what it looks like. I have not been to this location in Atlanta. I've actually never been to SoulCycle in the States. My first time was when I was in London, and I'm excited. I'm excited for the class, so let's go ahead and go. We are sitting in traffic in Atlanta. I always forget how much traffic a city has, but I would much rather sit in this traffic than be going at a high speed on the highway, because that stuff kind of terrifies me. I'm always thinking about what happens if I pop a tire, what happens if another person pops a tire and then they swerve into me. I'm always thinking about that, and I know I probably shouldn't be, but it still worries me. I don't know if anyone else is like that. We are 10 minutes away from SoulCycle, so not too far. We're almost there, and I hope I don't have to pay for parking. Some parts of Atlanta you have to pay for parking, and I just really hope they have free parking for SoulCycle. They're the fun worker. Oh, he's kind of cute. I just got here and I do have to pay to park. So that is definitely a downside to going to SoulCycle in Ponce City Market. I'm about to go on the app right now. I don't have service down here. Okay, so I'm putting 2 hours down. That should give me enough time. And I got it down, so I just paid to park. It was $5 to park. A little bit of a bummer, that's kind of weird, but oh, I'm so excited. Here it is. It's so pretty. I'm here in the bathroom because there are people outside and I don't want to be weird and be like, you know, turning it around vlogging. It is really cool. The studio is really nice. It's a bit different than the London one, but it's super cute. I'm still in my same outfit of Taylor Swift. People probably think I'm crazy, but that's okay. I'm about to go put on my shoes, get ready for the class. But I'm gonna say bye now because I'm not allowed to bring this into the studio or show you all that part, because they like to have it zoned out, and that's one of their policies. Put the phone away, put everything away, so that's what we're gonna do, and I'll see y'all after class. Just got done. As you can see, my face is all red and sweaty. It was an amazing ride, so great. I just love when I know every single song that's played, and it just makes it so much better. And I went around and walked around Ponce City Market a little bit to get back to my car, but you know, went off the beaten path to see a few shops named Lululemon and didn't find anything and I'm gonna spend my money on. But I called one of my friends, Suzanne. For some reason, I just forgot she still lives in Atlanta. So we are going to one of her favorite spots. It's called Genki's. So good. They have some of the best Asian food, and they have these teriyaki chicken bowls that we love. So I called her. She's not busy, so she's gonna meet me there. I'm excited to catch up with her. So we are gonna go see Suzanne.